Hey again, everyone. Yeah, it's a cold November night. Made me some hot chocolate. I'm traveling right now, so I'm not in the studio, but this is nice. We're in the garage. It's cool. I made some hot cocoa. But yeah, I just want to share some thoughts for tonight. But maybe some of you are in an anxious avoidant relationship, and maybe you're with an avoidant or something, or maybe someone's distant, whatever your situation is. I want to talk about this idea of creating space for your relationship, creating space for your partner, and what that means for me. How I've come to understand it, and what that can look like, so that you can create that space in a healthy way, so that the relationship or the dynamic stays healthy. Excuse me, that's real good. But yeah, someone say maybe you have an anxious attachment style. Um, Maybe you have anxious tendencies. It space can seem like this scary thing. Maybe someone's pulling away, whether they're avoidant or whatever. They're pulling away, they're creating distance. And space can seem like this scary thing that triggers your relationship anxiety. And naturally, you want to close that gap and you want to chase your partner down. You want to seek immediate resolution. Um, because the thing about the anxious attachment style is they crave certainty. They crave certainty. If there's distance in a relationship, they want to close that gap. They want the answers. They want to get to the bottom of things immediately. I'm saying, don't be so quick to do that. You need to be aware of this if you have an anxious attachment style. Don't be in such a rush to fix or solve or rescue anything, because sometimes, more often than not, there's nothing to fix or save or rescue or solve. And you need to start looking at it that way. That's part of developing a secure attachment style. Quit trying to be so quick to fix and save and solve and rescue. And quit looking at space as this scary thing. No, I want you to actually flip that mindset, okay? And look at space as a gift, okay? And that's kind of how I've come to understand it. Instead of looking at space in a relationship, distance in a relationship as this thing that I need to be afraid of because there's so many unknowns and uncertainties, look at it as a gift, okay? And I'm gonna explain that. I'm gonna explain what I mean by that, what I mean by looking at space as a gift. Oh, this is good stuff. But so say you have an anxious attachment style. Maybe you struggle with codependency. Maybe you're a people pleaser. Maybe you're a nice person. And I've talked before about what the difference is between being a nice person and a good person, because there is a difference. But no, maybe you're just a nice, giving person. Okay, fine. I'm gonna assume that you enjoy gift giving. You enjoy giving gifts in your relationship to friends, family, whatever. You enjoy gift giving. So now start looking at space as a gift that you can give to your partner, okay, in whatever type of relationship dynamic you're in. I'm talking mostly about romantic relationships, but this can apply to friendships, family dynamics, whatever. Look at space as a gift that you can give to your partner, and actually visualize it. Visualize this bubble. I just saw Wicked for Good this weekend, so I'm picturing a bubble of space. Now visualize a bubble of space. And you're giving it to your partner. You're giving them space, and that's gonna help not only them to feel more relaxed, for their nervous system to feel more relaxed and not so overwhelmed, but it's going to help you feel safer as well, because by giving the gift of space, it's going to help you to develop a more secure attachment style, okay? Because the thing is, with an anxious attachment style, you don't need to be tied to your partner 24/7. You don't need to always have all the answers. You don't always need to know everything that's going on in their mind, what they're feeling in the heart. Let go of that need for certainty, because to quote Robert Greene, one of my favorite authors, is the need for certainty is the single greatest human disease. Let go of the need for certainty. I know that's hard. It gets easier with time. No, trust me, it gets easier with time. Let go of the need for certainty. Look at space as a gift that you're giving to your partner. They're going to feel more relaxed. They're going to appreciate it. They will. They're going to appreciate the space that you're giving them. It's a gift that you're giving them that they will appreciate, and they'll feel safer with you. And at the same time, when I say give space, give the gift of space, that doesn't mean you just sit around and wait. No, I don't mean that at all. You don't just sit there by the phone or whatever and just sit there and wait for the time to pass. No, use that time for yourself. This is a great opportunity to reflect on yourself, reflect on your attachment style, reflect on your wounds. Subscribe to my channel and like this video if this is helpful. This is time for you to do that. And really assess yourself, really get to know yourself. What activates your insecurities? What are your securities? And really take time for yourself. What are you interested in life? Do you have a purpose? If so, start focusing on your purpose. And if you don't have a purpose, I've talked about in my other videos how important it is to have a purpose in life. Whether you're a man, woman, whatever, how important it is to stay grounded in your purpose in life. Start finding that purpose. Start discovering what it is you want to do with your life. What is your purpose? And when I say purpose, it doesn't need to be this grand thing where you need to be the next Steve Jobs or something like that. No, it could be that, but it could also just, maybe you just you want to be a parent, or maybe it's a career path, an accountant. Maybe you want to focus on being an accountant and getting your CPA license. I don't know, whatever it is, but find a purpose for yourself that you want to commit a good part of your life to. And that purpose is going to help you stay grounded. And naturally, when you focus on that purpose, naturally, your partner is going to feel more at ease, because there's going to be space created naturally in the relationship. And start thinking about what qualities do you look for in a relationship? Is this relationship working for you? Is this something you want to stick around with? Whatever your situation is, it's going to be different for everybody. But the point I'm trying to make is stop looking at space as this scary thing, because there's so many unknowns and you need certainty, you need to know everything. No, let go of that. It's not this scary thing. It can be a gift if you look at it that way. Look at space as a gift that you can give to your partner. Maybe they're an avoidant, Look at space as a gift that you are giving to them. They will appreciate it. They will feel more relaxed, and you will feel more relaxed. You'll learn to appreciate the space yourself, and it'll help you to develop a more secure attachment style. And it's also going to stabilize your nervous system once you understand and learn how to sit with that space, how to sit with yourself and your thoughts and your emotions, and sit with the unknowns, sit with the uncertainties, and trust them. Trust the unknowns in life. Trust the uncertainties. And that's how you develop a secure attachment style, because it makes you trust yourself. Whatever unknowns or uncertainties that you're worrying about, you have the tools you need within yourself, and you trust yourself, and you trust the emotional safety that you've created for yourself. So yeah, start looking at space as a gift that you can give people, that you can give your partner, whether they are avoidant or whatever. So I really hope that was helpful. Again, please like and subscribe for more videos like this. I really enjoy this. Usually I'm in my studio, I got my microphone and everything, but I'm traveling right now, so we're in the garage late at night. This is real cool. So maybe I'll start doing more videos like this where, we just have a conversation and just talk about life and relationships. But yeah, share your thoughts and your stories in the comments. I hope everybody's doing good. Look forward to hearing from you, and you take care. I'll see you in the next video.